Hello and welcome to KezBookReviews. How are you all? I hope you're all very, very well. What have I got for you today? Well, it's this book here. Big book. It's called The Book of the After by Rebecca Higgie. Now, I found the book. I had to go through it in fits and starts because, as you know, I do book reviews. So with such a big book, I started it nearly 3 weeks ago and finally finished it last night. I thought Rebecca, the author, Rebecca Higgie, did a fabulous job in writing this book. I really did. It has quite a few characters in it, the main one being Little B. It goes through the fact of life, death, perhaps what happens after death. It goes through a lot of phases in the book, and I really had to keep up with it to keep on top of the story. And the story I found was to be, it's that sort of book that was what every book should read like. Actually, it goes fast and slow, and you climb a mountain, you go down the other side. It was an exciting book to read, but as I said, it's a big book. And so I took my time over it. Now, it's published by Fremantle Press, and the author, I'll tell you a little bit about the author. Rebecca Higgie is a writer from Borlu, so that's in Perth, Western Australia. Her debut novel, The History of Mischief, I've also read, thoroughly loved that one. It's won the inaugural Fogarty Literacy Award for an unpublished manuscript and was also published by Fremantle Press. She has short stories, creative non-fiction and non-fiction poems, and won awards and been published in many journals, anthologies and newspapers. It's quite a history of being an author. She was formerly an academic at the Curtin University in Perth and Brunei University in London. She has a PhD in cultural studies and has published research on satire and politics. She's very passionate about the climate, history, and the intricacies of storytelling during times of crisis. And I must admit, this book does deal a little bit with a past crisis that happened health-wise throughout the world. So a keynote about the book is it's a love story, a ghost story, our past and our future. This epic book dares to imagine what life happens after we die. And as I said, it dares to imagine what life happens after we die. Because, to be honest, nobody knows. So imagine a book that could tell us what happens after we die. In 2040 time, which is quite a bit in the future, The Book of the After has become a cult classic, and Negus Kebede has always wondered if what it says is true. Now, she's talking about the book in 2049 becoming a cult classic. His name means king and is in his mother tongue, but following a great loss, Negus is a reluctant leader. For what is a king without a queen? If the Book of the After is right, then they could be united. But a would-be assassin is haunting him, determined to alter Negus's destiny and of the country that he loves. Crossing centuries and continents, space and time. This is a love story for the ages and everything after. And I have to admit, it was a love story. In the end, it was a love story. It's a great read, it really is. But as I said, I would take it in fits and starts to actually read it and understand that what the author has written here. Fabulous author, loved the book, and I can't wait to read her next novel. And I'll leave it with you there for now. Have a glorious day. I will see you in 2 or 3 days with another book and a book review about a fabulous author. It's bye from me.